Have you ever heard the analogy of the frog in a pot of boiling water? If you have a pot of boiling water and you throw a frog at it, the frog's going to jump out of that thing in an instant, you know. But if you put the frog in a pot of cold water and slowly raise the heat, the frog is not going to get out. It will just stay there, and it will ultimately boil to death. When we are accustomed to seeing certain things in our own lifetime, we can sometimes miss the dramatic nature of the changes that have taken place. In the last 100 years, we have seen more people die in warfare than in all the rest of recorded history combined. We have seen more people die for their Christian faith than in the previous 1900 years of Christian history combined. We have seen more famine. We have seen more revolutions than at any other period in the world's history. During this time, we have also seen remarkable changes in the church, where things that previous generations would never have even imagined possible have become widely accepted. Biblical values being cast aside, and remarkable transformations there. We have also seen in the Western world an incredible falling away from the faith. And all of those things are things to take to heart, because here's what Jesus says about all of this. He says, "You must be on your guard," verse 9. "You will be handed over to the local councils and flogged in the synagogues. On account of me, you will stand before governors and kings as witnesses to them. And the gospel must first be preached to all nations. Whenever you are arrested and brought to trial, do not worry beforehand about what to say. Just say whatever is given to you at the time, for it is not you speaking, but the Holy Spirit." And what Jesus is doing here is he's giving us a heads up to be ready, to be prepared, to not be caught off guard. You need to be on your guard. And on our guard means that we need to be pressing into God. We need to be immersed in His Word. We need to be growing in prayer and living that prayer-filled life, because that is how God strengthens and equips and builds us up for what lies ahead. Jesus does not give any phony happy talk. He simply says, these things are going to happen. You need to be prepared for them.